Kanye West, $57.3 million Malibu mansion tour. Ye, commonly known as Kanye West, is an American rapper, record producer, and fashion designer. Early life. West was raised in a middle-class background, attending Polaris High School in suburban Oak Lawn, Illinois, after living in Chicago. At the age of 10, West moved with his mother to Nanjing, China, where she was teaching at Nanjing University as part of an exchange program. According to his mother, West was the only foreigner in his class, but settled in well and quickly picked up the language, although he has since forgotten most of it. When asked about his grades in high school, West replied, "I got A's and B's, I'm not even front in."
So many people are just so obvious. They don't even realize that when they box me in or try to verbally put me in some type of box or put Donda in a box, that they're really showing their level of ignorance. They're putting them.
West demonstrated an affinity for the arts at an early age. He began writing poetry when he was 5 years old. His mother recalled that she first took notice of West's passion for drawing and music when he was in the 3rd grade. West started rapping in the 3rd grade and began making musical compositions in the 7th grade, eventually selling them to other artists. At age 13, West wrote a rap song called Green Eggs and Ham and persuaded his mother to pay for time in a recording studio. Accompanying him to the studio, and despite discovering it being a little basement where a microphone hung from the ceiling by a wire clothes hanger, West's mother nonetheless supported and encouraged him. West crossed paths with producer DJ No ID, with whom he quickly formed a close friendship. No ID soon became West's mentor, and it was from him that West learned how to sample and program beats after he received his first sampler at age 15. After graduating from high school, West received a scholarship to attend Chicago's American Academy of Art in 1997 and began taking painting classes, but shortly after transferred to Chicago State University to study English.
Sit inside of a corporation for 20 years. The time is now. The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to...
He soon realized that his busy class schedule was detrimental to his musical work, and at 20, he dropped out of college to pursue his musical dreams. Kanye West threw down a lot of money on a beachfront bachelor pad 7 months after Kim Kardashian filed to end their marriage. The 44-year-old rapper appears to be living his best life following his very public split from Kim Kardashian. He purchased a sprawling beachside home in Malibu for $57.3 million, according to Dirt, and it's pretty spectacular. The stunning property, which looks like an art sculpture, was designed by Japanese Pritzker Prize-winning architect Tadao Ando and was built by Marmol Radziner. Interestingly, it's one of only a handful of homes designed by Ando in the United States, so we can see why Kanye scooped it up in this alleged off-market deal. Ever since he first visited Naoshima, the Japanese art island designed by Pritzker Prize-winning architect Tadao Ando, Kanye West has been obsessed with the place. He's been quoted describing the art as life-changing and once said he'd like to live inside a James Turrell sculpture, the sort of thing found on the island. And while that sort of lifestyle isn't quite feasible, Kanye has done the second best thing. He's paid a whopping $57.3 million in an off-market deal for a Malibu residence that's part house, part sculpture. The place is also one of only a handful of Ando-designed homes in the United States. It doesn't appear West has a mortgage on the property, which is certainly pricey, but all in a proverbial day's work for the music and fashion mogul. Forbes says he's worth $1.8 billion, and with the current success of his Donda album and continued reign of the Yeezy apparel brand, it's not hard to foresee that number continuing to swell. And by some measures, Kanye got a deal. The nearly 4,000 square foot house was initially offered at an outrageous $75 million last year before being removed from the market. But the discounted sale price is also the second highest number paid for a Malibu home this year, behind only an $87 million transaction that recorded in February. Sold by retired Wall Street financier Richard Sachs, best known as the ex-boyfriend of Ashley Olsen, the Malibu property last transferred for just $1.9 million in 2003. Beginning in the mid-aughts, Sachs spent millions and 7 years of planning and construction to build a hulking 3-story house that more closely resembles a military-grade bunker than it does an ordinary home. The structure reportedly required 1,200 tons of poured concrete, 200 tons of steel reinforcement, and 12 pylons driven 60 feet into the ground, supporting the monstrously heavy house from sinking into the sand. The lot itself is quite compact and sits cheek to jowl between two other homes, spanning under 5,700 square feet and stretching from the road to the beach. Out front, the 2-lane street is often trafficked by local surfers and other beachgoers who enjoy the relatively wide public beach and the good waves in this particular neighborhood pocket. The vaguely brutalist-inspired house itself has no yard and nary a single plant, so West will save money on landscaping bills. The 3-story house, which was originally listed for $75 million, each of the home's 3 levels has a distinct purpose. The lowest floor holds 3 en-suite guest bedrooms, while the middling level houses the public areas, the living room, kitchen, and powder room. The top floor is exclusively reserved for the owner, with its penthouse-level bedroom suite and rooftop oceanside terrace overlooking the crashing waves far below. Photos of the interiors don't appear to exist online, but the decor has been described as minimalist yet warm by Marmol Radziner, the LA-based architecture firm that built the house in collaboration with Ando. And for easy commuting, the house is only about 30 minutes by car via twisting mountain roads to the massive Hidden Hills compound built by West and estranged wife Kim Kardashian, a property that remains occupied by Kardashian and the couple's children. Kanye has owned numerous homes across the country, but in addition to the Hidden Hills and Malibu properties, his current portfolio includes a vast ranch in a semi-remote pocket of Wyoming, a brutalist-inspired condo in Calabasas, and 2 minimalist condos in a brick New York City building. He's also got more than 300 acres of vacant hillside land on the Calabasas outskirts, where he once attempted to build a mysterious village of dome-like homes. The house sits on Puerto Beach, and it was built on a 0.13-acre beachfront in 2013. It features a large glass pivot door facing the beach, a garage, 4 bedrooms, and 5 bathrooms. Prior to his split from Kim, she and Kanye purchased and renovated a compound in LA in the Hidden Hills neighborhood, but she'll reportedly get the $60 million house in their divorce, Page 6 claims.
4 kids hasn't messed up my cream house. So the first object of my affection is my daughter North's paintings and drawings. She's a really, really good artist.
According to Daily Mail, the Hidden Hills compound is only about 30 minutes away from Kanye's new beachfront home, so he won't be too far from his kids. Kanye and Kim share 4 children together, North 8, Saint 5, Chicago 3, and Psalm 2. And Kim filed for divorce in February, but they've remained on good terms. Most recently, Kim attended a few of Kanye's Donda events, which he held to help promote his new album. Coming back to the sculpturesque home. The home is quite close to the neighbors, which wouldn't provide as much privacy as the artist would want. However, the interior is as coveted as a real bunker. The 3 bedrooms on the bottom floor are equipped with ensuite bathrooms, while the middle floor features a kitchen, living area, bathroom, and lounge that is equipped with a study fire pit. According to standard, West's penthouse-style master bedroom has a rooftop terrace that offers a majestic view of the beach. $500 million real estate collection. The home has clean and crisp lines, sleek architecture, and a modernist look. While it may be designed like a bunker, the floor-to-ceiling windows around it offer some levity and open the space to the gorgeous beach just a few footsteps away. This military-grade bunker is made purely from concrete and steel to stand firm against any calamity coming ahead. Living inside a sculpture. For his birthday, Kanye West was gifted a drawing of a home by renowned artist and exhibitor James Turrell. The drawing had always inspired West to peek into the world of minimalist art and sculptures to the point where he had admitted to having an urge to live inside a sculpture made by Turrell. While the dream hasn't come true yet, West came a step closer with the Tadao-designed livable sculpture. While Kanye has had a busy year with increased media scrutiny and his highly successful album, the artist found a space for himself where he could live in solitude and admire the architectural creation at the same time. The home is an eye-watering masterpiece, and there is nobody better to appreciate its beauty than Kanye West himself. I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. What do you think about this creative and sculpturous mansion? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Like and subscribe to Celebrities Paradise for more videos like this, and click on the bell icon to stay updated.